Hi guys, today I'm here to bring you a lower body and core focused resistance band workout. Today, as far as equipment goes, I'll be using my mat and I'll also be using a resistance band. Mine is of medium resistance. It is a fabric band. However, you could go lighter or heavier. You could also use a rubberized band instead of this one. As always, feel free to modify or eliminate exercises as necessary. Go at your own pace, listen to your body, and make this workout your own. When you're ready, gather your equipment and we will get started. All right, guys, let's start with just a brief warm up here. We're going to start with our feet about shoulder distance apart, slight turnout in the knees and the toes, shoulders rolled up, back and down, belly braced. When you're ready, let's just squat it out. Nice job. So you go at your own pace throughout this whole entire workout here. In your squats, I'd like you to keep your chest lifted, tailbone reaching down to the floor, squeeze your glutes to the top. Nice, let's just do 4 more here. 3. Last 2. Let's hold it at the bottom on this last one and just alternate heel lifts, right and left. Beautiful job, pressing into the big toe and second toe as you lift that heel. Nice, 4 more to come. Last 2. Last time, beautiful. Stand it all the way up, take those feet out a bit wider, toes turn forward. We'll just slide side to side, opening up through those inner thighs. Again, throughout this whole workout, just move at your own pace. We will be moving a little bit slower than normal to really focus on that muscle recruitment, that muscle engagement. So take your time with this one. Good, 4 more here. Last 2. Last one, let's hold it over to this side and come up and down just an inch. Up, push your heels straight down through that floor. Nice, switch it up and over, other way. Come up and down just an inch or 2. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down through the center. Good, open up the back body, open up those hamstrings, turn those heels in, those toes out, and now we're gonna come into a squat and then a hamstring stretch. Squat, hamstring stretch. If your hands do not find the floor, take them to your thighs and just continue on from there. Let's do 4 more here. Last 2. Last time, hold that forward fold. And just rock those hips a little bit side to side. Nice, when you're ready, soften the knees, roll the spine up, hands to the thighs. Good, just press one shoulder forward. Press the other shoulder forward. 1 more each side. Come back through center, roll the spine all the way up to stand, toe heel those feet in towards one another, and we'll grab that band right away. So we're gonna grab the band, place it up around our thighs, a few inches above the line of the knee. Good, and then take those feet wide. We're right back to those squats. Down and up, down and up. Moving slightly quicker now that we're in that workout. Pushing through the heels. Again, that chest is high. You've got constant pressure out in that band from the glutes and from the outer hips. Nice, let's do 8, 7. Good, 4, 3, 2, adding on. Hold that squat at the bottom. Step out, in, side to side, alternating. Push out through that knee. To protect the knees, we need you to stay active in those outer hips. You've got 8, 7, maybe get a little deeper. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's add those 2 together. So we stand, squat, step out, step in. Stand, squat, other side. You got it. Stand, squat, out, in. Stand, squat, other side. Beautiful. Two more each way. One more each side. Woo, starting to feel those outer hips. Nice, now stay low in that squat. Little pulse. Pulse, find the bottom of your squat now. 4, you get some relief. 3, 2, last 1. Let's stand all the way up. Shake those hips a little right and left. And now we're gonna add a little power into our movement. So squat to the toes or squat light hop in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat to the toes. Nice, or add that light hop. Beautiful, my toes are barely coming off the floor. It's nice and light, soft landing. That's it, let's do 4. Let's do 3. Last 2. Last 1, hold your squat. Hold low, lift the heart higher, sink the tailbone lower, hands can come to the thighs. You've got 8, 7, 6, push that band apart. 4, 3, 2, and stand up. Beautiful job, guys. Oh, all right. Step your weight into your right foot. Bring your left toes out to the side. If you wanted to hold onto a wall or a chair, you could here. When you're ready, just little side leg lifts, or you just bounce in space. Nothing too crazy here. Good, just exhale that leg up. 8, 7. You want to stay nice and vertical through the spine. The last 4. Last 2. Now we're going to try to hold that leg up and pulse it. Up, up, up. You got it, working from that outer hip. You've got 8, 7, standing knee is softly bent. You've got 4, 3, 2, right to the other side. Shift your weight, soften the knee, extend your other leg out. Slow lift, slow lower, up and down. Now this whole workout, your core is braced to support that spine. 4 more at this pace. You've got it. 4. The last 2, now hold it up, little tiny pulse. Always that option to hold on to something nice and steady. 5, 4, we're gonna alternate sides. 2, 1, step, lift, step, lift. At the center, you bend both knees. Step, lift, step, lift. Nice job, you've got 4, 3, 2, let's hold it over to the side again. Little baby lifts up. Nice, 8, 7. You can tap that toe every time or you can just hover it. Nice job, you've got 4, and 3. Whoo, last 2. Last time, shake it off, other side, just shift that weight. Beautiful, last little standing work, and then we're gonna come down to the mat. That's it. You've got 8 more from here. 8, 7, 6, keep bracing through that core. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice, carefully come down to the mat. We're gonna shift that band now beneath the knees, so it's right around those shins, and then we're just gonna sit up nice and tall. So hands propped behind you. You can be up on your fingertips or down on the heels of your hands. Knees and feet are wide. Chest is nice and lifted. From here, all we do is press that band out, release, out, release, press. Exhale on your outward press. Good, 4 more at this pace. Really stretch that band. And 3. Last time, now pull the band apart and little beats. We go out, 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 out. That's it. Keep it up. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those knees in. Let's lay all the way down on our back. Carefully come all the way down. Your heels of your feet, your knees are still wide. We just repeat that slow press out and in. Slow. Exhale, press. Exhale, press. My tailbone is nice and heavy on the mat right now. Belly is engaged. 4 more. 3, how are you doing? Last 2. Last time, hold those knees apart, little baby beats. We go out, out, out. At any point during this workout, feel free to take breaks. When you feel super fatigued, make sure you take that break and then come right back in when you're ready. Maybe sometimes just a few seconds is enough to recover and then come right back in stronger. Let's do 8 more here. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Very nice job. All right, we're gonna give our thighs, our outer hips a break. We're gonna move on to a little bit of core work. I still want you to have a tiny bit of pressure out into your band here. Hands behind the head, elbows lift into your peripheral vision. We just have a little crunch. Up and down, up and down. So you are active through your lower body, but we are not focused on our lower body. I want you to focus on flexing that spine up off of the ground here. 8, 7, good. Exhale as you lift. Last 4, last 2, last 1. Now hold it up and just those little beats up, up. Elbows are still wide. Good. Slight distance between that chin and the chest. You've got 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Lower the body halfway down. We're going to circle the body to the right, up to the top, around to the left, and down, and then reverse to the left, around to the top, over to the right, and down. Alternating sides in this big, slow circle. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. Now, tendency is for those elbows to start falling in towards your forehead as you fatigue. Just remember to keep the elbows nice and wide. No pulling on the neck, head is heavy in the hands. 4 more here. 3. The last 2. Last time, head stays lifted, reach those arms. We reach to the heels, to the knees, to the heels, to the knees. If your neck starts to get super fatigued, take one hand behind the head. We will repeat this set a little bit later. So at that point, you would just have the other hand behind. Good. 6, 5, 4. Last 2, the last 1. Everyone bring their left hand behind their head. We're gonna reach our right hand towards the heel. Good, so now you're laterally flexing the spine to the right. Again, that other elbow is wide. That's it, you've got 5, 4, last 2, Last one. Let's lower everything down for a moment, and then we're gonna repeat that set. Hands to heels, hands to knees. If you had one hand behind the head, now is the time to switch it. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hands to heels, hands to knees. Remember, you have a little tiny bit of pressure outward into that band. 8, 7. Good job. Last 4. Last 2. Last 1. Right hand behind. Here we go. Side reach. Other side. Reach all the way towards that heel. Last 8, 7. Last 4. Last 1. Beautiful. Come through center. Lower your head, neck, and chest down. Now our abdominals are nice and engaged. We're going to go back to a little glute work. So heels nice and close to the seat. Thigh bones wide. You've still got that band around your shins. Here we go for just a little bridge. Up, halfway down, tap. Up, halfway down, tap. Beautiful. Put a little bit of pressure out into that band now. As you lift up, really squeeze the underside of the glutes. 4 more here before we add on. 4. Nice. And 3. Last time. Hold it at the top and press that band apart. Out and press. Out and press. As you press that band apart, try not to lose the height of the hips, but almost feel like the hips can elevate a little more as the band expands to the sides. You've got 8, 7. Nice job, guys. Last 4. Let's combine the 2. Halfway down, up and outward press. Halfway down, out and press. Halfway down, out and press. 4, 3. Good. Last time, hold the hips high, double presses out, like a little butterfly. Hips go a little bit higher to the ceiling. You've got 8, and 7, and 6. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. Lower those hips down. Slide that band around the thighs one more time. Now we're going to take our heels a little further away from us. Flex the toes up towards the ceiling. This is an exercise focused more on the hamstrings, the back of those legs. So now we're just going to lift up and down. Up and down. You can play around with how far away your heels are. Nice. 8, 7, 4 more to come. Really squeeze those hips up. Last 2. Last time. Hold those hips up. Little baby pulses up to the sky. You've got 16, 15. Nice. 8 more to go. 7, 6. Last 4. Last 2. And last time. Very nice. Lift those hips a little higher. Last exercise for this these hamstrings is a hold. Just hold those hips high. Dig the heels towards the glutes. Hold for 8. Hips higher. 6. Beautiful job. Last 4, 3, 2, and roll it down. Very nice job. Bring those knees back in, arms back down by the sides. Let's focus on our lower abdominals for a minute. Bringing our knees up into a tabletop position. We're just gonna rock the tailbone up and down, and up and down. Little tailbone tuck under, knees coming towards the shoulders. The exercise does not have to be huge. It can be small range of motion here. Very nice. We're gonna add on a toe reach forward. Now your toes can tap all the way down to the mat, or it can be a smaller range of motion. Again, you choose. Still tucking that tail. Under and reach down. Under and reach down. Good, last step, last add-on for this exercise. As you reach the toes down, press that band apart. Lift, press, tap. Lift, press, tap. I'm trying to tap my toes towards the outside edges of my mat. Nice job. Let's do 8, 7, 6. Your low back is nice and tight towards the mat, especially on that little toe reach forward. 4 more here. Good job. Last 2. And last time. Beautiful. Let's take that band now, and we're gonna just move it down to our feet. I'm gonna separate my feet wide enough that I have a good tension on that band. My feet are flexed, hands behind the head. We curl the head, lower the heels forward, lift the heels up, and lower the head. Curl the head, lower the heels forward, lift the knees, and lower the head. Now, if you wanna tap those heels all the way down to the mat, go ahead. Lift, tap, lift, lower. Nice, 4 more here. And 3. Last 2, big exhales. Good job, guys. Last 1. We're gonna take out the lower lift of the head and just reach those toes forward or those heels forward. 5, 4, almost there. Last 2. And last 1. 1 more abdominal exercise here. I'd like you to pull your left knee in, extend your right leg long, and then we're just gonna rotate towards that bent knee and come back center. Towards that bent knee and come back center. Now I'm trying to stretch that band apart just a little bit. It's not extreme, it's just enough to help engage those abdominals a little bit more. Good. 4. Last 2. And last time. Come back center. Oh, give those knees a little hug in. Switch it out to this other side. That one always totally gets me. Stretch the band apart just a little bit. Hands behind the head. 8 reps on this side. Here we go. Exhale, rotate. Good. 6. Nice job, last 4. Last time. Come back center. Very nice job. Before we move anywhere else, let's move that band up towards our thighs again. Rock and roll yourself up to seated, and we're gonna turn over onto our elbows and our knees. So elbows under shoulders, knees underneath the hips, shoulders away from the ears, pull that belly up and in. Let's just bring the left knee out to the side and down. Out to the side and down. Now the same exercise could be done on the hands. I just find I get a little bit of a better range of motion down on my forearms, but you can play around with what feels best for you. Good, just 4 more. And 3. Now we're just gonna hold that knee out to the side, little pulses up. Contain that tension. Good, last 8, and then we just move to the other side. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower both knees down, brief child's pose, sit it back for a moment. And then I'm gonna turn around. You can stay and just rotate or just switch to the other side, but I'll turn around just so I am facing this way. When you're ready, slow lift, up and down, up and down. Exhale on your lift. 4 more, nice and steady, nice and slow. And 3. Let's add those little pulses. Here we go. Up, up, up. Last 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice job. All right, last series we have going is a plank series. You can do this series on your knees. If so, you're gonna keep that band just as it is around the thighs. If you're coming with me, you're gonna move that band down a little further around the calves or the ankles. And then we're gonna turn over onto our belly and just come down to the forearms. Shoulders away from the ears, knees behind the hips, or toes behind the hips, knees lifted. We're gonna tap one knee or foot out to the side and then just switch to the other. Now the band will not move that far, especially if you have it around those ankles. So it's a small little exercise side to side. Nice, you've got 8, 7. Hips are nice and low towards that floor. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. From here, one knee comes down and up, down and up. If you're on your knees already, one knee lifts and lowers. 8, 7. Last 4, last 2, and last 1. Knees down or lifted, hip dip side and side. Good, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down for just a moment. Last exercise sequence, we're just gonna combine those 3 exercises in a progression. So come back down to the forearms, knees down or lifted. Here we go. We tap right, we tap left, we drop one knee, we drop the other knee, and then we just drop one hip and 2 hip. We're gonna do 4 of those hip dips. When you're ready, tap right, tap left, knee lower or lift, knee lower or lift, 4 hip dips. Good. Tap right, tap left, knee, knee, hips, 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 hips. One more round. Tap, tap, knee, knee, hips, 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 hips. Nice, knees down. Oh, sit it back, you have made it. Beautiful job. Hips to the heels, turn those palms up to the sky. Rock the hips a little bit side to side. Good. When you're ready, come up to hands and knees. You can get rid of that band now. Just kind of throw it off to the side. Let's arch around the back, around the spine. Arch the back. Nice, round the spine. Arch the back. Last two. Last time. Good. Now slide yourself to the front edge of your mat. We're going to extend our left leg back behind us, cross it over the other calf, and then sit back and down onto the side of our right hip, trying to get a little stretch through that outer hip. Take your time with this one. Breathe. Good, that's it. Come all the way back up. Let's switch it out. Your right leg extends, cross it over the left calf. Make sure you don't have too much behind you, and then sink down and back into that outer hip stretch. Good. All right, let's have a seat. Take your feet nice and wide on your mat. Flex your toes back towards your shins, and we're just going to take a little fold forward here. Elbows can come down or hands can be propped up. All right, come on up, turn yourself down to one foot, and let's take a stretch down to that side. Come up and over, other way. Come through center. Take the soles of your feet together. Let the knees widen to the sides. Relax all that tension. Come on up. From here, we're going to cross one ankle over the other thigh, flex both feet, and just pitch the upper body forward. If this does not feel appropriate to you, you can extend one leg and do a little crossover of the other leg. This can be an intense stretch, but it does feel good for some people, so I want to offer that to you. Nice job. All right, let's switch it out to the other side. Just recross. Make sure you flex those feet to protect the knees, or again, cross your opposite leg over top of your extended leg. Beautiful. Find a nice comfortable seat. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale the elbows down and wide. Open up the chest there. One more time. Inhale it up. Exhale, elbows wide. Thank you guys so much for being here with me today. I hope you liked that workout. Let me know in the comments what you thought, what your favorite exercise was, and what you'd like to see next. Make sure you subscribe, and thank you so much for being here with me again. I'll talk to you soon and see you next time. Bye guys.